The piece I'm going to do is about history. It reminds us of the things that our ancestors went through to get us where we are today. I'm sure that we all have experienced some times in our life when we feel like we should be embarrassed about some things that we went through, or we feel like we didn't work hard enough to make things a little better. The poem will express some of the endurances that the people as our ancestors went through. It describes some of the things that they're not proud of as far as what happened, but when they look back on it today, they're not ashamed. They're actually saying, let's forget about all what we went through and let's not feel ashamed of what happened in the past. We're looking at the future, and that's basically what the poem is stating to us. Be proud of who you are and what you have come and how far you have come. The name of the poem is The Million Man March Poem by Maya Angelou. The night has been long, the wound has been deep, the pit has been dark, and the walls have been steep. Under a dead blue sky on a distant beach, I was dragged by my braids just beyond your reach. Your hands were tied, your mouth was bonded, you couldn't even call out my name. You were helpless, and so was I. But unfortunately, throughout history, we've worn a badge of shame. I say, the night has been long, the wound has been deep, the pit has been dark, and the walls have been steep. But today, voices of old spirit sound speak to us in words profound. Across the years, across the centuries, and across the oceans, and across the seas, they say, draw near to one another, save your race. You have been paid for in a distant place. The old ones remind us that slavery chains have paid for our freedom again and again. The night has been long, the pit has been deep, the night has been dark, and the walls have been steep. The hells we have lived through and live through still. I have sharpened our senses and toughened our will. The night has been long. This morning I looked through your anguish right down to your soul. I know that each other we can make ourselves whole. I look through the pasture and past your distance and see your love for family in your big brown eyes. I say, clap hands and let's come together in this morning ground. I say, clap hands and let's deal with each other with love. I say, clap hands and let's get from the low road of indifference. Clap hands. Let's come together and reveal our hearts. Let's come together and reverse our spirits. Let's come together and cleanse our souls. Clap hands. Let's leave the proving and stop imposturing our own history. Clap hands. Clap the spirits back from the ledge. Clap hands. Let us invite joy into our conversation, courtesy into our bedrooms, gentleness into our kitchens, care into our nurseries. The ancestors remind us, despite the history of pain, we are going on, people who will rise again. And still we rise. Maya Angelou.